What's up, guys? This is the Quarantine 405 Bullies, American Bully Show. I had merchandise and a bunch of people lined up to do commercials and parts and segments and stuff, but unfortunately I couldn't get that done because of the CV-19. So I'm just going to bear with me when I get that stuff lined up. I'll let you guys know. I get a lot of questions about bullies, breeds, styles, traits. This is where I go. I would suggest anybody that cares about the American, wants to know about the American Bully or anything invested in the American Bully. The Bully King magazine is the exact place I go to. There is no greater place to find out American Bully knowledge than right here. What's up, guys? This is the American Bully Show. So glad to get you guys straight into it. This first segment is Doggy Dish, sponsored by Davina Johnson. It's pretty much where we talk about dog-related news issues. Let's go. This guy right here has a hard-on for your dog, literally. This guy was arrested in an investigation against bestiality involving a dog. I don't really know much details. They didn't give much details about what actions and all that. I'm pretty glad they didn't. But, hey, this guy's really messed up in the head. So if you have a bully and you go to a show and you see this little pervert, if I was you guys, I wouldn't let him pet your dog. He's a little wild with it, man. He's sleeping with people's dogs. It's kind of how you get STDs, you know, kind of how some STDs were created if you do your history. But yeah, this guy right here, definitely a freak. Definitely. Now, this guy, he's another Michael Vick. He's very comfortable with fighting dogs. He's very comfortable with all the game, you feel me? But the one thing is, you guys know that Donald Trump earlier this year signed a law against animal cruelty that makes any animal cruelty a felony. Except for the last guy, the last segment, that turned out to be a misdemeanor for some reason. But anyway, this guy here is looking at about 40 some odd counts, 50 some odd counts. I can't fully remember. I didn't get a lot of details out of the article. But he is facing not actual dog fighting counts, but having equipment for dog fighting. And that's bad. You know, with the felonies now, you can't even have none of that good stuff. If I were you guys, keep a mindful set. Keep all dog fighting equipment out your yard. Now this one kind of hits home because it's right in my backyard. But another Michael Vick type case. A lot of dogs, dog fighting equipment, but this guy didn't have his dogs in the best shape. His dogs also had scars, wounds, and kind of some telltale signs that he's been fighting them. In my eyes, dog fighting has never been something I've been comfortable with. Dog fighting's never done. You can ask anybody that knows me, I've never done any dog fighting. I used to breed, and now I'm just here to gather as much knowledge about the breed as possible. As far as having equipment, chaining up dogs, I keep a no chain yard. My yard has always been no chain. I hate chains. A lot of people believe in them. That's not my problem. But this right here is an issue. Bullies Unlimited, the best place in Oklahoma City to find anything bully related. Books, leashes, treats, collars, whatever you want to find, anything related to the bully, go to Bullies Unlimited. It's a great place. They have tons of stuff, and the people there know exactly what they're talking about. Full of great people, and if you ever stop in, ask for Sean. What's up, guys? This next segment is Mutt Medicine, where we talk about dog-related health issues and ways to either cure them and stuff like that. If you guys need any information, leave comments below. Any questions, leave comments below. We love to respond to them. And on to the next segment. So guys, this is Mud Medicine. We're going to talk about dog paws, but first we're going to talk about if your pet can get CV-19. I had an article lined up that said that there was no recent study stating that your dog could get CV-19, but as of yesterday, I seen a new article that states that a tiger and 2 kittens have tested positive for CV-19. So I had to throw that article out. I'm going to probably load up the article that's about the cats and all of that stuff, but I'm not quite sure because it's cats. So here are some of the issues that you can have with your dog paws. Redness, scabbing, bleeding, smells, discharge are some of the 5. Now I list 7 here in the article, and there are ways that you can take care of your dog. First thing I would suggest is anytime you take your dog from the house, your backyard, or anything, is to immediately wash your dog's feet. I know it sounds crazy, but not only for what your dog has stepped in, but what your dog may bring home. If you're a breeder, I would very, 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 very strongly advise not to bring your dogs directly into your kennels from coming outside your yard. There's a lot of ways they can transmit diseases that way. There's a lot of diseases that are transmitted that way. Not only that, with people having ice and stuff on in their driveways and on their sidewalks, a lot of people use salt. Salt is really bad for your dog's feet. It's a tough chemical. So I would advise at least rinsing your dog's feet once you come from outside back home. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me, I've gone through this issue in the past. I've gotten parvo from that. I've gotten some other weird stuff too. I can't really recall what the name of it is right now, but these are some of the ways you can cure, and I suggest you guys follow those instructions. Any other questions you guys might have, or anything, topics you guys want us to talk about, comment below. The Bully Bible, the best place you can find anything related to American Bullies history. Anything related to American Bully, I found it in the American Bully Bible. That's where I got my start, and that's where I continue my knowledge. I continuously read over it because there's a wealth of information inside of it, and it is a blessing to have. What's up, guys? This is Puppy Love, sponsored by Jason the Tattoo Man Watts and Ink Rich T-shirts. Get you one. That was his commercial. I was trying to get him in so he could actually be in the commercial physically, but with CV-19, you know how hard it is. Also, he's doing merch for us, and he has some merch that I wanted to bring in, but I wasn't able to get a hold of him yet. So when I get that merch, you guys will see us rocking it, and it'll be available through our website and multiple places you can reach him. So we'll leave those links in. Anyway, he's a great tattoo guy. As you can see, he did my guy, and I love it. He's gonna actually do this logo. I'm not sure where I want it yet, so I haven't decided to really talk to him. He knows he's doing this logo, but he doesn't really know where. As far as Ink Rich has a lot of t-shirts out, and it's all through Watts, you feel me? Ink Rich is Jason Watts, and if you really, really deal with these tattoos and you love his work, get you an Ink Rich shirt. Also, get you a 4 or 5 Bully shirt. Soon they'll be made by him. Right now, we're going through another vendor, and you can get them for almost $25 a pop. we're transferring over to Jason. It'll be a lot cheaper. You'll probably get them for about $18, but me and Jason still have to link up and get together and stuff. But yeah, he's a really awesome cat. He's got a lot of stuff going on. He's also getting ready to start. He's not getting ready to start. He's actually doing car decals. He's going to do our next car decal for the HHR and a couple more for the Tahoe. So I advise you guys to link up with him too for the decals for your car. Thank you, Jason. And guys, link up with him. There'll be descriptions below. What's up, guys? This is Being Bullied. This episode we shot with Curtis Jones and Cornelius Sharp of Sharp Edge Bullies and Oklahoma Badass Bully Breeders. We were all set, so we didn't get to shoot it in the studio. We shot it at Curtis's house. The audio is great, but the video wasn't, so we're just going to use the audio. But Cornelius is coming back in soon to do a second interview, and we're going to shoot that in the studio. Hopefully I can get Curtis in the house, you feel me, and we can go from there. I've tried to get a few other people on for calls and stuff, but it's been so hectic. But soon we'll have Torri G. We're aiming for Alex Ferrero and Hall of Fame Bullies. If we can get those last two on, which is really, really hard to get a hold of them, cool. We're also shooting out to Carolina Bullies, Illinois Bullies, Texas size Bullies. We're trying to get as many bully people. If you own a bully or just interested in bullies, we want you on the show. It's not about arguing. The show is not about politics and none of that. It's all about American Bully information. Now, some of the things we discussed will be talked about politics and all that. It may come up. But this segment is really, and this show is all about the American Bully, not the people, not the kennels, not the registries, not the shows, the dog. So I can say less and let you get into the video.
So I'm about trying to make my own dog without, not saying that I'm trying to make my own look.
Yeah.
I'm chasing the breed standard. I just don't want your champion in there. I don't want your champion behind my shit so people can say, oh, yeah, man, that champion so-and-so over there plays well with your shit. Nah, it wasn't a champ behind it. You know what I'm saying? Aqua was off of Slate Rock and Pebble. It wasn't champion. You know what I'm saying? And she went and made her name before her parents could. So she carried the most weight out of that now. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I did it that way. Now I wanted everything based off of her. Yeah. Now I go touch the out crowd and do the same thing. Like if I go and get another male for the show ring, at the time to where I'm just like, this show ring. I'm more about making dogs, but I can come out and compete. Anytime I show up, I promise you, hands down, I'm gonna leave with something. I've been doing that for years. Since 2013. And leave with something. You know what I'm saying? I don't leave empty-handed.
Shit. And I've been breeding dogs for about 7 or 8 years now, and I'm just now getting to the point where I feel like I got something I want to show you.
Yeah. I say have fun with the breed. It's supposed to be a community where you can be able to use something to do other than go and find the gangs and the drugs and bullshit in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You can get in like, hey, infatuation with dogs and how to make colors of dogs and stuff like that. And then stay true to that, because that's what kids produce from them. That's trying to make some of the hardest dogs in the game, and they got everything in their name and don't realize this yet. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just come out banging with it. Then they get older and they be like, bang since I was 11. Get out of here and you go back and show He was ready to show shit. That dog was my name.
Sweet.
You know. So it's a good thing on that end, man. It's just all about what you win this thing for. You got some people see this breed, and the first thing come to their mind is I'm seeing some money. That's all I want to see is some money. You got some people believe that they make tries now. They get it straight up about because it's on now. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. You got to be more about making sure those dogs fit the standard, or make sure you got, if you the best breeders is gonna come. You got to look at how Khan is breeding. You got to look at how Bouchard is breeding. You got to look at how what Sean Mullins did. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at those type of dogs, man. You know, really, you know, Sean Mullins was making those type of dogs before them. You know, you can't really discuss extreme dogs without Sean Mullins. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just my opinion. Some people might say I'm fucking with what he's talking about, but
It speaks for itself. First extreme grand champion.
yeah, Almond is the first extreme grand champion of dog. So what? The first one. So you can't discuss extremes in him. That man right there gives you some game on the extreme dog.
Yeah.
But that's what it's all about. I'm definitely trying to learn how to make now what I'm trying to do now is learn how to make certain colors and maintain those colors. As far as making the colors that fit the breed standard, I got living proof in my yard right now. She's gonna come out and bang with the community this year. You know, we're gonna come out this year with her project. I'm gonna get with a few of my associates. Man, I got a real good source of people that they go hard in the show. And you know, I've been working a lot here lately, so I ain't been able to just come out and compete. You know, sometimes I'm working swing shit. I might get called in at this time. You know, yeah. I got my phone on silent now. Shit, I could have been getting called now, but I ain't tripping. Shoot.
That's all I love, and I appreciate it.
I wanted to come in and just give you my insight on what I believe, man. You know, shout out to real people that did this thing. You know, you can't really discuss American Bully without some of these old hitters in the game. You know, you got some that's still out there. You know, they behind the scenes, but you got one for sure that doing this thing, man. That's a real Quincy, man. I think he's doing this thing over there with the TVKC. He's being hounded about some things, you know. But I'm pretty sure that he's gonna bring all that to the table. You know, sometimes you want to make sure everything is perfect. You know what I mean? You know, I don't think he wanted to just do things real fast. This is what we got permanently now because people are already, we already got programs being started.
I don't think he wanted to have it quick as they wanted to have.
He's doing it right. You gotta understand, he's still weeding out stuff. You know, he's still evaluating stuff like, oh, nah, well, you know, yeah, that's nice, but, you know, we can't, you know, there's certain stuff that won't be registered with them. I think that's a good thing because that way we can catch back up on what our breed is supposed to be. He's not taking away from the extreme dog. You know what I'm saying? He ain't taking away from it. He wanted to be correct. You know what I'm saying?
That's Terrell's biggest issues always been. He wants to be to the standard.
Make it correct.
To the standard. And
we need to be able to come back 7 years later and be like, man, let me see some of the offspring off the floor. So where he at? You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, man, Aqua been riding, man. That bitch there like real close to 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? And she'll still come out and bang. She ain't no grand champion though. She'll still come out and bang for the title. You know, but It's just that I feel like she's done. You know, I didn't want to go in. Some people take their show shit too serious.
Yeah,
because a lot of people believe because your dog is a champion in every registry, that's you got the best dog on the planet. Nah, man, what good is that if that motherfucker can't produce a dog?
Honestly, we see a lot of them motherfuckers in person. I mean, a lot of them in person.
Look at it like this, man. Look at what UKC is picking for the breed standards over there. Boy, there's some people over there that's popping so hard, your dog don't fit. You should be able to fit the standard in every registry when you come through. You shouldn't be able to just be able to win right there. You know what I'm saying? Once you understand the look of the dog, you know, like Aqua, she fits the breed standard to the fullest. That's what the breed standard should look like on a female dog in her class. And London, she fits the breed standard too. You know, I know confirmation in dogs. I don't even want to be no judge or nothing like that, you know. But you got to be out here championing so many dogs to do that anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fit the standard for that. I don't think that I'm one of the big names, you know. But when it comes down to consistency,